Hi everyone. So I wanted to make this cute video for you guys to show you how I made this reindeer wreath. It's so hard. It's like a tongue twister. But anyways, the colors of my mom's decorations this year are turquoise, gold, and silver. So I use that as my muse to make her a cute wreath for her door. So just so you know, she already got it. She's super in love with it. So I just want to let you know this is a perfect gift to impress your family and, give somebody something nice. So if you have the time, you can probably make a few of these. Some people do sell them. So it's totally up to you, but I made it as a gift. So we're going to start right away. All right, so we're ready to start the project. So the first layer of design or decorations on this wreath is going to be these medium-sized ornaments. So we're going to use the ornaments and we're going to glue them all around the edges of this wreath. So I'll try to get a close-up so that you can see the way I'm gluing down the ornaments. You want to make sure that the hooks are facing down and you don't want them like sticking out because they are not part of the decoration. Okay? Okay. So I feel like you can't see what I'm doing here, but all I'm doing is grabbing my ribbon and making a knot at the tip of the ribbon so that I can use it to make the bunny ears. So when I say bunny ears, this is what I mean. You're just going to make a half of heart or a bunny ear, and then you're going to twist the pipe cleaner around the entire thing. So you want to make sure that the pipe cleaner goes around the wire and the ribbon so that you can secure the shape of the fabric. All right, guys, so now that the ruffles are done in the turquoise color that looks so beautiful, we are going to be decorating and filling up this wreath. So the theme for my mom's Christmas this year is reindeers, and she's using turquoise, gold, a little bit of white, and some silver. So I decided to make sure I added all of those colors into the wreath. So we are going in with our gold glitter reindeers. They are super cute. I was really lucky to find two of the same style. And then the one in the center is the star of the show. All right, so now we're going to start adding some ornaments to this wreath. So right here, you can see that I put the middle reindeer in. He's not really secured, but I just have him there for reference. We will secure his spot a little bit later on. So right now, I'm just adding like some floating ornaments around the wreath just to kind of fill it up and give it some excitement, right? We want to make sure that this is glamorous. We want it to be exciting to look at. And we want it to be full. I don't want like all of those gaps to be showing. So you can see the wire at the very bottom of the wreath because I didn't have a lot of fabric, but I wanted to make sure I still got a full look. And you can achieve a full look by just adding more ornaments. And I think it's a much cheaper way to go. So once I finished adding my floating ornaments, I decided to add a few more silver and blue balls or ornaments to the edges of the wreath. And I made sure to leave the very top of the wreath open. Okay, so now we're going to go in with these little golden branches. So at first I thought I was going to use them in a different way, but I figured that I would have a better bang for my buck if I just used little pieces and added them. So what I did was add them like counterclockwise on each side. So on the left side, they're all facing up one direction, and on the right side, they're all facing up in one direction as well. I think it just makes it look very uniform, and it also fills up the wreath and gives it more oomph. Is that a word? Yes. All right, so we moved on from the gold branches. Now I'm adding my pine cones. So I got one pine cone at the very bottom with the main deer, and then I put two at the very top. So if you can tell, The reason why I have those pine cones there is because the ornaments would not fit. So this ended up turning out really pretty because I just thought, well, I got the pine cones out. Let me try it. And it worked out great. So I turned that around. I turned the wreath around. And I decided to tie down the deer to the wreath because it has like a stick, which it can be used as like a cake topper or for a vase or something. But it's not going to really work with glue because it's pretty heavy. So I decided to tie the legs down to the wire and just making sure that it's not going anywhere. And then once you tie it up, you're just going to cut off the ends and it should be just fine that way. So then we're going to turn it back around and I have these cute little flowers. I bought these for my tree, but I ended up thinking that they would look better on this wreath, and I was not wrong. I think it really made the whole look together. Like, I can't even explain stuff no more. I feel like everything is so self-explanatory after the first few minutes. So I might just let it rock out. But I just want to say that I hope that you guys like this wreath. I hope you guys like this video. Please let me know if this is something that you want to see from me, or if I just stick to cooking and baking and stuff like that. But I do craft and I like to show things that I do, even if they're not in the same niche. So just let me know if you liked anything at all about this video and if you like the design that I made. Also, at this stage, I am just adding 2-3 little ornaments at the very bottom of the pine cones to secure the pine cones and also to fill up, you know, the gaps. I just don't want gaps in this wreath. I want it to look as full as possible, as I stated in the beginning of the video. Now, speaking on food, I decided to try the Mississippi pot roast. Oh my God, this was so good. And I recorded the whole process. So I am going to be uploading this video for you guys. This was such a fun meal. We waited about 6 hours for this roast to be done. And I'm telling you, it was perfect. I loved every single thing of it. I made it in my own way, of course, but it was great. So yeah, let's get back to the wreath. All right, so I hope y'all like the way that Mississippi roast was looking because it came out so good. We're actually going to eat that again tomorrow. Anyways, now at this point of the wreath, I wanted to show you the final look, but I wanted to add a little something extra. So we're going to do that real quick. So the reindeer that I'm using, it's not super big. Like, it's the perfect size, but I feel like since it's small, we still had space to fill in the wreath. And I feel like adding these little Christmas tree wreath branches, whatever you want to call it, adding these little branches of Christmas tree makes it look a little bit more full, a little bit more put together. And it also kind of brings back the nature of the reindeer, the snow, and the trees and stuff like that. So I feel like I really like this addition. You can leave it without if you want, but I think it was necessary. And also I made a quick little tie to hang up the wreath. I just made some random knots. And then on the big knot that I made the big loop. And then I tied like some quick bands around it so that I can tie it all together to the wreath, if that makes any sense at all. I hate explaining stuff like this because it's just, but it's all done. And I put it up on my door just to show you guys the final result. This was bomb AF. Seriously, I am so in love with this look. It's beautiful, and if this was the theme in my house, I would definitely put this up today. So my mom, she already got it. She loves it. And she actually added some LED lights to it. And it came out amazing. So I just want you to know that I'm here for all the crafting, baking needs, cooking, whatever. That's what I do. I'm a crafter. Like, look at my front door is pink. I'm a very creative person. And things like this make me extremely proud, and I want to keep sharing it with you guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I see you next time.